velociraptor. It's pretty tiny.
Where?
I know that's what
Velociraptor? Where?
Alright. I'm already done. Okay. Well, honey, I'm trying to take care of you, take care of the audio. And Jody's trying to make sure this don't get any wind after it or anything.
Need anything?
Or get eaten by dinosaurs.
Welcome back to Asia, in late Cretaceous period. Here we have 3 kinds of dinosaurs from Mongolia, starting with Velociraptor. Despite what you may have seen in movies, Velociraptor is not 6 feet tall, but actually about 3 feet tall, 6 feet long, and about 20 to 30 pounds. Just think of an extra scary turkey. We also know that at least one Velociraptor attacked a Protoceratops, the next dinosaur in this scene. This is thanks to the fossil of a Velociraptor and Protoceratops found, who died still locked in combat. The Protoceratops broke the Velociraptor's arm with its powerful beak, moments before they were both buried in sand by a landslide. The other dinosaur in the scene, Oviraptor, has an unfortunate name, meaning egg thief. When this dinosaur was discovered, it was found over a nest of eggs thought to belong to Protoceratops. After later research, scientists realized it was sitting on a nest of its own eggs. But the name stuck and is still debated if Oviraptor actually ate eggs. Here at Jurassic Quest, ours take theirs sunny side up every morning for breakfast. But on a more serious note, the 8 members of the Jurassic Quest security team would like me to inform you that we may have a very minor escape from one of our cages. The 7 security officers report that the dinosaurs that escaped are Tyrannosaurus Rex. Any assistance in spotting the creatures would be greatly appreciated by all 6 officers. Thanks!
Funny.
Yet another dinosaur from Mongolia is the large Therizinosaurus you see here, with the long claws. The claws on its hands can grow up to 3 feet long, making them the longest claws in the animal kingdom. Most of what we know about Therizinosaurus comes from animals closely related to it. The only fossils we have of this animal are its shoulders, arms, and hands. It is believed to be an herbivore, but we are still looking for more fossils to know for sure. The dinosaur next to it is a lorotype, who lived in what is now eastern Russia. It's in a special group of duck-billed dinosaurs called amphibians, famous for the elaborate crests on their head. These crests would have certainly served as a display structure, but may also have been used in some lambeosaurs as resonating chambers, to make sounds used to communicate effectively through the herd. Speaking of communication, I've been directed to ask you all to keep an eye out for any free-roaming dinosaurs that may or may not be wandering around the park.
Hi guys, Park Ranger Marty here. Hope you're not mad about me accidentally releasing T-Rexes. Anyway, in this scene you see Xianchusaurus. Xianchusaurus is a tyrannosaur from China, and it's closely related to Alioramus from Mongolia. But both of these dinosaurs have very long, narrow noses for a member of the Tyrannosaur family, and we're not sure what those noses may have been used for. Maybe to cut through water, making them a faster, more accurate fisherman, or maybe they were specializing in smaller, faster prey, not needing the powerful bite of a T-Rex. Speaking of which, if you see one of our missing T-Rexes, please let one of our 4 security officers know. Now, scientists only discovered this animal in 2014, so there's still a lot of unanswered questions about it. But I can tell you this much. In the United States, we do not typically refer to this dinosaur Xianchusaurus. We typically just call it Pinocchio Rex.
Now we travel to Argentina. The big animal you see in the scene is Giganotosaurus, arguably one of the largest meat-eating dinosaurs. Though it may look a lot like T-Rex, it actually is a much different animal. Unlike a T-Rex, it has 3 claws on each hand, a lighter bone structure, and teeth that were designed for slicing, unlike the T-Rexes, which were meant for crushing through bones and ripping car tops open. Speaking of which, if you see one of our missing T-Rexes, please let one of our 3 security guards know where. Second largest scene is Carnotaurus.
Why is it going
which
down?
means meat-eating bull because of the peculiar
Down a
horns.
security guard. Why is it going down?
Because our T-Rex is loose, darn
As
it!
weapons against other
Our
predators.
T-Rex is loose.
Carnotaurus is a very funny-looking dinosaur, not just because of the horns, but because of its tiny arms. Carnotaurus had the smallest arms of any known dinosaur, even smaller than the T-Rex. The small dinosaur in the scene is Alvarezsaurus, a small, fast predator that lived in Argentina during the late Cretaceous period. It is believed to have eaten insects. Please pause until you arrive at the next scene.
No, we won't. You ever watch
Welcome to the duck-billed dynasty. The dinosaur with the long crest on the back of its head is called Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus is a hadrosaur, a family of dinosaurs sometimes called duck-billed dinosaurs because of the shape of their snouts. Other hadrosaurs include Iguanodon, Tyrannosaurus, Aloratitan, and Edmontosaurus, among many others. Parasaurolophus is a cool dinosaur because it's one of the few dinosaurs where we know what they might have sounded like. Paleontologists discovered that by looking at the crest on its head. What they found were tubes inside going back and forth between the nasal passages and the throat. When they recreated blowing air through the tubes, they discovered that the crest would have made a horn sound. The new script here just says make horn sounds. No, guys, I'm not gonna do that.
Sarah.
Fine. By the way, hadrosaurs are prey animals. Their sounds might have attracted large predators. If our missing T-Rex hear that sound coming from one of your cars, they might be following the tour back in the direction of their cage. So perhaps we should move on to the next stop.
Quetzalcoatlus is the largest flying animal to ever take to the sky. It lived in what's now Texas because everything was big in Texas. It's named after Quetzalcoatl, the Aztec feather serpent deity. It had a wingspan of 36 feet, the same as a small plane. Standing like it is now, it was the height of a giraffe, but would weigh less than 600 pounds. That's a lot, but incredibly light for an animal this size, because it was doing everything possible to be as light as possible, including having very hollow bones. This was necessary to achieve flight. Quetzalcoatlus was not a dinosaur, but a pterosaur, a family of flying